great endeavour from your side, but the quality of a championship side just told in the end, really.
Yeah, it did. The physicality of them a little bit. Like, look, Matt Smith does that to centre halves in the championship. He's a beast, and yeah, it was hard to defend against. And the timing of the goals was really difficult to take because we needed to get to half time after we scored. Obviously, the first goal comes and the second one comes quite soon after, which makes it really hard. Because I thought for the first 35 minutes we were brilliant. I thought we looked like we were getting on top second half, and the Bulls got the third goal 53 minutes or something. You need to get through that spell, but it also comes a counter attack, and they broke on us a couple of times in the early part when we had good control of it. I love the endeavour of the team to just keep scrapping out. We had some good chances. We went toe to toe with them. And look, for a team that changed quite a bit tonight, firstly, and a team that's trying to find its feet in League One, we were really competitive against a championship side, and a good one tonight. So you have to be careful trying to celebrate defeat too much, but there's so much to like about that tonight. I'm really positive with the performances, and really happy with the boys that are working their socks off at the minute. That are churning out game on game, and then the ones that are having to wait a little bit for their games, they worked hard tonight. So there's lots to learn from tonight, but lots to like too.
As I say, despite the 5 changes, going back to that first half, there's a little bit of pressure to soak up the first 5 or 10 minutes or so, but your side looked like they've become more and more comfortable. And in the end, when George Williams' goal came in, it was a good one as well from a set piece. It wasn't undeserved, and a nice moment for him because he was named captain tonight, Mark.
Yeah, well, a few things on that. I think in the early part here, you're going to have to defend that, and they surround the goalkeeper on the set plays and make it really, really hard for you. And in the end, like we've got some big players for us out of the team tonight. We could play Joey and Diggers tonight, and we'll defend those situations better. We know that, but we can't keep asking those players to go game on game when the schedule's like it is at the minute. We just couldn't risk that. So we suffered a little bit for that, but at the same time it's a good opportunity for everybody else. Once we got through that first little period, I thought we brought some really good control in the game and deservedly got a chance and took the set play brilliantly. Ben Warman very good, good delivery, well worked set play. Barry Paul's been working with the players a lot this year, and we're looking threatening on those situations, and I think there'll be more to come from us. We think George has got a threat in their box, and sometimes he's back the pitch, but we've had him up the pitch a little bit more often. He was captain tonight, and I thought his performance tonight and his performances so far have been outstanding. I just said to him in the dressing room, thanks for what he's given us, because he's adjusted to our team really well. He's a brilliant character, and I think he's playing exceptionally well as well.
Yeah, the 2 goals just before the break obviously make it very, very difficult, and it changes the complexion, I guess, to an extent of your half-time team talk. And I guess you come out the second half, you just want to keep it tight for the first 5 or 10 minutes so you can see the third, and it makes it a little bit difficult after that.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we were still in it at that point, though. We still had moments where we looked like we could score, and we probably should, actually, to get ourselves right back in it if we score another one. But at 2-1, you want the next goal to be yours, and then it really is game on, and this place turns a little bit. So, but we weren't able to do it. The third goal did catch us. The half-time team talk, in some respects, doesn't change because the game was the game, and we knew the things we were going to have to deal with to get through the game and stay in it, and we knew how we could hurt them. And we actually start okay and have a few bits of controlled possession in the early part of the second half, and then they break on us. Jensen's probably got to stick with the man on the halfway line or take him down, but he goes to ground and doesn't do either really, and they break away from there. And yeah, that makes it very, very difficult. But we go the distance with people. I love that about us. We're still running the length of the pitch to support attacks in the end. We're still creating chances and looking a threat throughout the game. We don't disappear and go away, which is a great quality to have. And yeah, I think the lads can take real confidence from, I think, a really tough start to the season, but we've been super competitive in every game.
Yeah, I say towards the end, there were chances for Harvey. There was one for Sam Smith that the keeper tipped away. Joe Ironside nearly got into one with the George Williams crossing into the box. So as you say, your side never give up. It's a good characteristic to have, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've come and had a share of possession with them, which is, I think, good. I think we've had a lot less attempts at goal, but more on target than them. So yeah, there's areas of the game where I think we looked a good side actually, and with the changes that we made, I think it's a lot to ask. We'd be better in central midfield if Liam or Diggers is with Jensen or Adam because of the balance and the physicality of the side. But where we are at the moment, we need to give everybody a game. And I thought for what we put together and how we built a team to try and be competitive, the fact that we were competitive against a really good side is really pleasing for us.
Yeah, a couple of moments in terms of players this evening. Ben Warman, another start for him, another really, really good display from him. How close is he, Mark, to perhaps starting in the league game?
Yeah, well, starting's difficult because he's got to get Wes out of the team. But at the moment, he's doing really well, and he's making that next step to get towards it. He tired probably 60 minutes on, but that's going to happen because him, along with a few of the others, are a little bit shy of game time. But his performance for the first hour was very, very good, and he's a part of this squad. You know, he's one that we wouldn't think twice about putting on the pitch, but the level's gone up, and he's got to put some people out the team that are doing really well. But he's certainly really close. We consider him as part of that. It's one of the thinking around why we haven't recruited an extra wide player or attacking midfield player, because we think this is his year to really contribute to the team. But making that next step and being a starter is tough. What he's actually got to do is make regular appearances throughout the year. These cup competitions are going to be good for him. He'll start again next Tuesday at Oxford. He's just got to keep building up his appearances, and time will tell. If he can continue improving, then that chance will come at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, talking of attacking players off the bench tonight, Jack Lancaster showed some really good touches, Mark, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a really good player. No one's seen it yet. We've seen little of it, obviously, but we know what we've signed there, and he shows some flashes of what he's going to bring us. So as he gets fitter and stronger, again, all being well, he'll start next Tuesday and hopefully get a bigger side of the minutes, maybe go from 25 tonight to maybe get an hour next Tuesday. And once we get him fit, we know he'll be a real good attacking outlet for us and give us real good competition in those attacking wide areas.
Just one word on Lloyd Jones. He looked to be struggling a couple of times, and then he replaced him with Paul Digby. Just precautionary, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's struggling a little bit at the minute with the injury he picked up 2 weeks ago, but we needs must at the moment. We've got a few boys that are just going game on game, sore, tired, tight, swollen, beaten up. I asked Digby if he was okay to go today. He said, yeah, I've got a few dead legs. I mean, he's only got 2 legs, so I don't know how he's managed that, but that's what we've got. You know, I think if you watch our team, we go the distance, we fight for each other, and it's a characteristic I love. We've obviously got to look after people as best we can, but we hope Lloydie will settle down and be okay for the weekend.
Yeah, just one bit of news aside of tonight's game, and obviously ends the day on a good note, if you can, was Joe Ironside signing an extension to his contract.
Yeah, I mean, just been announced. We've that one's been in the pipeline for a while, and we were speaking at the end of last season. So yeah, that's reward for him last year. He deserved that, and not only that, we wanted to tie him down for longer because I think he's been a real influence on our team and has started this season encouragingly as well. So good news for all of us.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers.
Pleasure.